So Darryl, big weekend coming up. How have you been preparing this week?
Just the way we have done for any other weekend. Obviously it's two really tough games, Leicester on Friday night and London on Sunday, so we've had to work a little bit harder, but ultimately just the way we prepare for any of these Friday-Sunday showdowns.
So Leicester, a team we've not played yet this season, what are we looking out for on Friday night?
I think they play a real team style of basketball. Granted, JR Holder and Burnett are doing the bulk of their scoring, but they share the ball really well, they play nice team basketball, but I think if we were to highlight one thing that Leicester really do, it's upset you on the opposite end of the floor. Their defence is really solid, they get in the passing lanes really well, they put lots of ball pressure on and they just disrupt you. So I think the biggest thing to watch out for is just them sort of trying to take us out of rhythm on the defensive end.
So a pretty quick turnaround. We obviously head down to Birmingham on Saturday to get ready for the BBL Cup Final. On the Sunday, how are we sort of prepared for that after the Riders game?
These guys are starting to get used to that now. We've had a number of tough road trips, we've had a number of tough sort of quick turnaround games, and it's just something that we've done on a regular basis. So we'll take care of things after the game on Friday night. We'll make sure the guys get in on the Saturday. We'll do some light stretching and shooting on the Saturday before we get on the bus and go down. But nothing out of the ordinary for us, to be honest. We're starting to get used to these weekends.
So obviously a pretty big game on Sunday when we do play the Lions, a team we've not been able to get a win against so far this season. Are you feeling positive going into that game?
I've said it a number of times, I think we can beat anyone on our day, so I feel as positive I do going into any game. However we do go into that game as the underdog, there's no doubt about it, they're a better team than us on paper. The league record shows that, so we go in as the underdogs, but I would say we're feeling confident in our own ability to go and at least put a great performance on, and ultimately for me I just hope we relax and enjoy the experience. It's unique to get to finals, so I hope we're just able to come away from that enjoying it, and I've put on a good performance and we're happy with how we played.
What do you think the biggest things will be that we need to look for going into that game against Lions?
Again, just personnel wise, we know that Justin Robinson's the star of the league, on track for an MVP probably. Certainly name would be mentioned by most coaches in the mix, so Justin's a real superstar for them, controls the game really well, and then Tab's brought a sort of explosive energy on the offensive end, so those are probably two key guys. But for me, just that running style that London play really well, they mix it up from playing calm basketball to really pushing the tempo. So if we go into that game and we take some bad shots and we don't play well in their transition defensive setting, we can expect them to score on us. So I think trying to slow them down was probably the biggest thing for us to take into that game.
So obviously our chance to win first piece of silverware in 15 years, is that adding any pressure to this game?
I'll be honest, I don't know how the players are feeling, none of them have openly spoke to that, but it's not the first chance in 15 years for the likes of Kenny, Bo and Greg. They just come and it's their first season here at the Rocks, and it's the first chance to win silverware of the season. And similarly for me, it's not the first time for 15 years for me either. I've only been here 2 years and we weren't successful last year. We've got an opportunity this year. It's not something that's playing on my mind. I get that history is important to other people, but to me it's not really. It might be playing on some of the guys that have been here for a bit longer. Some of the guys that have been here for a large chunk of that time, maybe they're thinking about it. But like I said, I just hope we can relax and enjoy the experience. It's not if we can come away and we've played well and we've relaxed and enjoyed it, then at least it's something for us to take forward for the rest of the season. If we come away and we're frustrated because we allow the emotions to get and influence the game performance, then that's not healthy for us. That's not what I want from the team.
What do you think it would mean to you personally to win a piece of silverware this season?
Everyone wants to win. Every game they go into, every cup final they go into, they want to win, and it would be nice to come away with silverware. But it's still so early in the season to start judging our performances. Whether we win on Sunday or not, we've still got a long season ahead of us and a lot to do. So it would be huge. It would be lying if we didn't say it would be a nice achievement to take away, but I'm not overemphasising this game at all. We come away, win or lose on Sunday, and come Tuesday morning, we need to be refocused because we've got a big weekend next weekend as well. Plymouth on the Friday night and the trophy, and Cheshire on the Sunday in the league, and both of those become important games for us. So it's not one to try and send really high in the emotions. You know, if we win, it'll be great, but ultimately it'll be back to business as normal on Tuesday. So that's how I feel about it, if you like.
Great, thanks, Darryl.
All right.